Across a career that spans back to the 1960s, Francis Ford Coppola has become one of the most revered names in American cinema, making some of the most celebrated films the world has ever seen. While plenty of his pictures have become quintessential artistic achievements, Coppola has had just as interesting and influential a relationship with the box office. From his iconic masterpieces to his underrated gems, these are Francis Ford Coppola's biggest box office hits. While a masterpiece like The Conversation made just $4.6 million, one of Coppola's most successful films was arguably his worst in Jack. Despite striving for a feel-good, wholesome, and charming viewing experience, the film was received as a tonally jumbled and somewhat disturbing mess. However, with Coppola attached and Robin Williams in the starring role, it debuted at number 1 in the US box office and went on to make $58.6 million. Francis Ford Coppola's 1979 classic is still regarded as the definitive film about the Vietnam War, excelling as a terrifying yet enchanting nosedive into the feverish mania of the conflict. A cinematic masterpiece, Apocalypse Now is one of the defining American pictures, going on to make $104.8 million. While it is a box office triumph, its immortal legacy is in its atmospheric presentation and awe-inspiring story, more so than its commercial success. The culmination of the Godfather trilogy, The Godfather Part III was released 16 years after the second film, offering an intriguing though flawed conclusion to the Corleone story. While it was received as a technical feat, The Godfather Part III did garner widespread criticism for its overburdened story and some poor casting decisions. Despite its mixed reception, it was a significant financial success, making $136.8 million against a budget of $54 million. Anything but restrained, Bram Stoker's Dracula was a film of glorious excess as it tackled the famous horror novel with tremendous fervor and an all-star cast. Coppola instilled the film with an operatic grandiosity that allowed it to stand distinct among the many Dracula adaptations. While it made an impressive $82.5 million domestically, it thrived internationally, where it made $133 million, for a combined total box office performance of $215.8 million. Francis Ford Coppola's magnum opus, The Godfather, is viewed by many to be the greatest film of all time. The acclaimed masterpiece marks one of Hollywood's greatest ever critical and commercial successes. It won 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, while also becoming the highest-grossing film to that point in time, with its box office intake of $250.3 million. Its standing as one of cinema's true triumphs remains firmly intact.